Questioner must be some lady only. Pursuing. But how could spiritual upliftment come when selfishness and desire are so very deeply rooted? In other words, selfishness and desires are so very deeply rooted because of the deep-rooted ignorance. The deep-rooted ignorance of the true nature of the self. Why they are deep-rooted is because they have been going from ages, from eons. We have evolved through so many different forms, and that aspect of selfishness, that aspect of identifying with the form of the body has been going on, and even after taking the human form, we still consider ourselves as a human being, as a body first and then spirit, body having a spirit, rather than a spirit having a human experience, you see. And that is the reason why it is so deep-rooted. So for all problems, Baba is giving only one solution, that is the panacea, as we say. The panacea is love. So Baba says, and that will be done by universal love. So once we create the universal love, love has such power as to unite all hearts. So the first spiritual universal push will be through love. So Baba is here, and his job, in fact, is to give universal spiritual push. That is not the job of the perfect master, as we are given to understand. That the universal spiritual push is given by the avatar only. That is his job. And when he gives that spiritual push through love, and when we talk about love, obviously all the other areas, of hatred, of greed, of jealousy, of pride, everything goes away. Where there is love, there is a lot of tolerance. Where there is love, there is giving in. Where there is love, there is an active concern for the well-being of others. And we all know that. In our family, if one of the children is, not so good, has got lot of so-called bad attributes and all that, what would the mother do? Mother would never, they would say, no, go. We will always say like that. Somehow, in love, we only see the good points of the other. And we try to ignore or just keep a closed eye to whatever is so-called bad. If we were to do that to everybody and everything, then see the difference. We will only see the good in the other, and we will just not be bothered about the so-called negative part. And automatically, because we are not focusing on the negative will gradually diminish. Because we are, okay, that is there, but now don't bother about it. Let's talk about this. So what will happen? There will be an encouragement and enthusiasm in order to bring up the good points, a good part of the person, and this will die a natural death because of just ignorance. You are saying something?
When there is an upbringing of a child, naturally you observe that there are certain qualities which are not of moral help to the child for its onward journey. So wouldn't one correct?
Yes, of course we should correct, but correct it in a loving manner.
Of course, that's it.
The thought here is that you do not condemn the negative aspect. You do not highlight the negative aspect. You do not do prachar or prasad, if you may, of the negative aspect. You do not backbite somebody. You do not slander somebody. You do correct, of course, you have to correct, but in a very loving, positive way. And even in the mode of correction, instead of giving more importance to the negative aspect, you should not be doing this. You can convert it into, why don't you do this? So automatically this gets, like I used to say at one time, instead of being against war, if you are for peace, then that is more powerful, more loving, more constructive. Because in against, again you are trying to put down. And Baba
Mother
says...
Teresa was asked this.
Is it?
Mother Teresa was asked this question by somebody. That, so what you said was the thing, that are you for war or are you for peace? So she said, I am for peace.
Exactly. So,
same thing.
Yeah, so it is the same thing. When I say I am against war, it is the same thing I am saying I am for peace. But that has a positive vibration. That has a positivity about it. Whereas here I am against, when I say I am against war, that means all those who are in war, they are like, they should be tamed, they should be treated with a...
The focus is on negativity.
Yeah, the focus is on negativity, right?